Truth is, I'm scared cause when I see you coming, all I wanna do is tell you that I love you. I know you're better off without me cause your tears stain eyes make it dark out when you're around me. Like a needle lost in the sand, the ink dried in my hand. It's unthinkable. Like a bird that never learned to fly, I shouldn't ask you to try. It's unthinkable, but
Yo, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? So sorry about that. I am tardy and messing up the party. What's going on? Good evening and welcome to MTG After Dark. Now, y'all already know what we do on After Dark. We like to have fun, we like to have a good time. And I want you to do me a favor and share this broadcast with all your friends, your family, your foes, your hoes, your ugly hoes, your friendly hoes, your mean hoes, any hoe that you know you share this show with, okay? Because that's what we want you to do on After Dark. We want you to share. We want you to like. We want you to love. We want you to do all of that. So excuse me, I'm just getting everything set up real quick. My girl Sunshine's gonna be in here in just a minute. So y'all come on in. Thank you so much, Facebook, YouTube and all this kind of stuff. And I know the football game is still on. So people have started slowly trickling in here in a second. So I'm still getting stuff together real quick. I hope y'all are having a good evening because we got a hell of a show for you tonight. We got a hell of a show. So before we get started, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all what we're talking about. So first, what we're gonna be talking about tonight, we're gonna be talking about, are you traditional in your relationship? Whatever relationship that you're in, are you traditional? Or do you think that are not as traditional? I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear from all of that. I'm sharing the broadcast. That's why I'm looking down. But we definitely want to make sure that, we get your opinions on this because, some people don't think that they're traditional, in their relationships. And some people feel at this moment that, that they're having a good relationship and that nobody else needs to be involved. And however they do their relationship is how they do it. But there are a lot of people who are really, really trying to find the person that they're really, really trying to find. And they look for something a little bit more upgraded, but they're very traditional, or they're trying to, maybe get to a place where they, are just really accepting the fact that they are just traditional people. So we're gonna definitely talk about that. Real quick, my girl is on. So do me a favor for your viewing and your listening pleasure. I want you to welcome to the show, my girl, my angel. She got the curly hair on tonight. She got the lipstick popping red. She got them lips be popping. I want to make that Nene Neeks tongue noise when she come on. You got the shade. You got the shade. You ready for the shade? My girl, Miss Sunshine.
There you go, starting already. Hey,
Hey,
Q.
booby, what's up? How you doing?
QRS. Okay.
Oh, I thought you was gonna finish. Like we would be on the phone.
Yeah, TUV. Give you a whole song, don't I? That was
A,
good.
a whole rendition. A
How
whole
you
rendition.
doing?
I'm good, sis. How you?
I'm good. I'm good. It's a lot going on in the world, but I'm good. Hallelujah.
The devil is busy.
But you know what? The devil is busy, but God is done.
Okay. I was gonna
It's
say that.
already finished.
I,
It's already written.
I would say the devil is busy. No, no, no. I was gonna say God is good. The devil is busy. And I was gonna say something else about but it slipped my mind. Maybe it's this shit I'm drinking.
Got a little clear. Yeah, me too.
What you drinking on?
A little communion, you know.
With
A little communion. I got
communion,
a little cranberry juice and some, some vodka.
some vodka.
Yeah, vodka.
Vodka.
I mean, since Russia want to be in our business, might as well do us a little vodka tonight.
Gonna be in it.
All gonna stay in it, okay? Might as well go ahead and get comfortable.
Gonna be in it. Them
What y'all
uh
have?
uh
We got all,
what Kim
baby,
Jong Un? Ain't that his name?
baby, we doing the little what's his name? Putin, baby. We doing Putin.
Ian Pittman.
Little Putin. Little poo poo. Little poo poo. Call little poo poo. Little poo poo.
And the little poo poo.
Little poo poo.
We better stop when somebody get mad.
They be all right.
They mad, because she didn't win. I mean, I ain't gonna say I'm mad, but I hate Trump won. I say that.
It ain't over till God says over. But I like Putin though. Putin got he got black art in his vault. He like black art.
Please
I'm
don't let
rooting
Mo
for
hear you
Putin.
say
I'm
that.
rooting for Putin. Yeah, he know
Mo.
black art.
So listen, sis. So tonight we got a hellfire show tonight. Got a
Yes.
hellfire
What's
show.
going on? What's going on tonight, Q? What we got?
What we got? Okay, so first we gonna talk about these traditional relationships.
Oh.
So a lot of people they like you and I was talking the other day
Hmm.
that people really think that their relationships are non-traditional, but they are still living in a whole ass traditional relationship, or some people are really trying to break out of that, but they find themselves out of place because that's what they're used to been doing.
That's all they know. I mean, yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I like that. Let's tap into it.
So we're gonna talk about that. Then I want to talk about, can you be in love with two people at the same time?
Damn, Q, why you gotta talk about that? Shit.
Because I was having a conversation.
I mean, it's I mean, it's not talking about the this is like politics. This is it's a deep subject right there, man.
Yeah, I know, but we ain't gonna go too deep with it though.
I mean, no way we can go there. I just, I was just being a devil's advocate.
I want you to, yeah, because we need the devil. Well, we both gonna be devil's advocates, because
It's a lot going on. We got aliens in the. But we've been eating aliens all this time. You
we
eat
been,
seafood, you eat aliens.
yeah, the aliens called Sufi.
Okay, a little octopus, little calamari. It's an alien. This shit good too, ain't it?
I saw, I love the animal channel. I saw an octopus eat a whole ass shark.
Them things are not from here. Okay.
I said, what the hell? I
Oh,
mean, I got nervous.
I saw this video on. I love TikTok. I saw this video on TikTok. Where this lady was sitting in the water I don't know, she on a bank, an ocean bank, on the rocks, and she had a
Mhm.
in the water, and this octopus came up to her and wrapped his tentacles around her ankles. Look at her dead in her eyes. She was like, "Oh, hello, hi," and she
It
was rubbing the octopus. Octopus looked at her and was like,
just went and left her alone.
and backed away. He was like, "Nah, it's all right."
I mean, because I mean, from what I'm told, those tentacles, they hurt.
Yeah,
Because
she
all
said it
those
was
suction cups
sticky.
and
She
shit.
said, "Ooh, you're sticky." Ooh, yeah. He about to reel her ass in, and he was like, "Never mind."
Yeah, just fuck it. Just no. I don't. I don't know. I don't even want to eat this crazy
I don't
hoe.
even
This
know. He
this
said,
hoe. This hoe is supposed to be scared and
"Yeah." He said, "This gonna mess my stomach up."
right. You can't eat everything pink. Do us a favor, please be 21 and up to participate in and act in these conversations in any way. Please drop your comments. We want to hear from you on tonight. We are accepting more of your letters. We not gonna me and Sis ain't gonna do no letters to next year, because I'm gonna throw some of that shit away. Y'all ass is crazy. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. But please continue to send your letters to us at mashcast@gmail.com. Please do that for us.
Man,
We really do
them
love you,
letters
but
stay lit. Them letters be lit,
yeah,
man.
some of that shit going in the trash. I ain't lying. I ain't.
They love you. They love y'all. Man, they just so open. They just so, free. I love it. I love how free, your people are. They're like, what you think about this?
Yeah, like, and to be asking us all kind of crazy shit, and I'm just
They
like,
They be giving
Come
me that. They
on.
give me that Pimp C vibes. Tell me what you think about me.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah,
they, that's what they give. I'm here for it.
yeah. I'm with it, sis. Like for real, I like that. Yeah, the Pip C vibes.
But you still gonna throw it away though. You still
Shit going into delete, delete, delete,
you gonna
delete.
shred them.
We got a lot of emails to delete too, because when we're going 2025, I'm gonna start over clean slate
I
without
know.
emails. Because shit,
Yeah,
we still got emails in there that I hadn't even responded to in 2023.
but it's okay. You know what? This is the time for purging. They're saying that Pluto is now entering into Aquarius. So it's Aquarius, the age of the Aquarius, where truths are gonna come out. But Pluto is entering into Aquarius, which is gonna bring forth purging and cleansing and
Come on
purification.
out, get
So
out of there.
go ahead and just clear your spams.
Yeah, and some of y'all need to purge, get in the tub. I want purge. Wash your face.
Yeah, do a little spiritual
Purge.
bath. Yeah, a little spiritual bath.
Yes,
Don't hurt nobody.
yeah, scrub the face like you scrub the ground. Scrub that face. Yeah,
Exfoliate.
yeah, the exfoliation.
Exfoliation.
Shrunk, shrunk, shrunk.
Rocksha, go ahead and get that thing
Just-
from the sea.
you know what? I used to have one of them things.
Yeah, those things work though.
Yeah,
They work.
get in there, get in there, get in.
What they sound like, kid? What they sound like?
I'm all up in there, boy. Yeah, we gotta take care of our skin. Like for real, we really,
Yeah,
really
you
do.
do. You
We got
do.
we gotta take care of our skin. All right, so let's jump into it, sis.
Okay.
So the first thing we're gonna talk about, let's go and get talk about. So I had a conversation.
Hmm.
Let's talk about loving two people at one time. Let's do that. We're not that one
Okay.
out first, then we're going to the traditional. So I was having a conversation with a friend of mine, and before I get started, real quick, what y'all drinking on? What you smoking on? Are you smoking on anything? If y'all drop it in the comments, drop your comments anyway, because we always like to know what you're doing. So y'all
Yeah.
speak to us, let us know that you're here and all the good stuff, and we'll talk to you right back. But anyway, so had a conversation with a friend of mine, and he was telling me that he had fallen in love with two people.
Oh wow.
I said, okay, okay, okay. So how you gonna maneuver this or
Yeah.
whatever?
That's my next question. How?
Yeah, how
How?
you gonna, yeah, how you gonna maneuver this? Well, I love one because they touch this part of me, and I love the other one because they touch this part of me.
Mhm.
And it just seems like as long as I've been dating or whatever, I've never found one person that can complete both sides of me.
Hmm.
So what I did was, I decided that in my own mind that I would be in a relationship with two people. And this was the weird part. The weird part was, well, I shouldn't say weird. Let me take it back. This was the kicker is that even though he knows that he's in love with two different women,
Hmm.
both of the women that he's in love with know about each other, but they're not together. So he's in a relationship with two women, but both women know of each other. But according to him, he's committed to both of them, and both of them know of each other, but they don't. They are
They
not.
don't have a dynamic of relationship with him.
So it's like he's living two lives. Like you have one relationship over here, one over there. But it's kind of like how a lot of other cultures do, if you think about it.
That's how everybody do. Like my dad
Yeah.
did that. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's
Can
it's
you
like
been? Can you
it's like
love two people like that though? Can you?
I've seen it. Like I watched my dad do it. My
I
my
think.
my dad like was like he was married to my mom, and he was
Yeah.
and he of course he had a first marriage, but he never stopped doing for his ex-wife.
Mm,
He never stopped
mm.
doing for her. She needed anything, he was there for her financially. I mean, he wasn't like I don't know. Maybe he was, but he never stopped doing for her. He never stopped doing for any of the mother of his children. He had a space in his heart for all of them. But he still treated all of them as if they were his wives. So I mean, it's possible. Like that's why I'm like, I watched my dad juggle several women. I went to his girlfriend's houses, and I watched him do it. I didn't know that's what I was watching, but he treated them all with respect.
You know,
So
I think that when you say it like that, I think that honestly that if you are, especially if you have children with a person, you'll always have that love, and I think that that is really what matters in a lot of different things because when you can love a person with a piece of your heart that has had your heart before, that
mhm.
says that you are an adult not to treat them any way different.
Right.
Whether if you're intimate with them or not, because love covers many different facets, right?
Yes. And
So,
love covers a multitude of sins. So, you know.
oh shit, you have to cover a whole lot of minds.
Mine too, child.
There we go. That's a lot better.
Oh no, where did he go? Child, he done disappeared. But yeah, like I literally oh there he
Back
go.
to this. Oof.
There you go.
I was trying to fix this a long time ago so people
Oh
could see
yeah.
us.
No, hi.
We was all little
We
bitty
was
squanchy
what?
wanchy. We was like this,
We was
this,
T90. You ever heard
like
T?
that. Tainty wainty,
We
yes.
was T90. Okay, I can see you now.
Yeah, I can see you.
I was
Whew.
like, damn, do I need glasses now? Shit.
Shit. Hold on.
All right
I
now. You looking nice. You look nice now.
thank you. I like my little clear glasses.
Come on now.
That
Look at
gets me a long way.
you look studious.
Studious. JL, what's going on? He said, singing, I've got two lovers and it's shame, two lovers, and I love them both the same. Per Mary Wells.
I knew the song quote. I knew the quote to the song was gonna come out. I
You know,
knew.
I mean, I think that, okay, let me ask you this. Have you ever fallen in love with two people before?
Yeah.
Me
I
too. I'll never say who it was, but but I
I
have
mean, it's
too.
happened before. Like there was a moment where I was in love with one particular person for a long period of time, but I knew I couldn't be with them the way that I wanted to be with them because it just never worked out. So I had to move on. But there was a place in my that was all they always held a place, in my heart. And I moved on and I did meet, someone and it was great, but it happens, and now I ain't in love with either one of them. What is that? Just two? Ooh, Willie over here telling on you, child. Ooh, details. Willie, what you know, child?
Just two, just two,
Just two.
just two.
Dot.
No, just two, just two. At one
It
time, at
takes
least,
two to
anyway.
make a thing go right. It takes two to make it out of sight.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
but
song said it takes two.
I'm gonna tell you, my, what, this is a malfunctioning bitch right here. I don't understand. It
Why
work when it want
you
to.
ready to call the thing a whole bitch?
It work when it want to, and then it stop, and I just don't understand. I don't get
Charge
it.
it. You need to charge it.
No, this bitch is on 73%, 73.
Did you hold the button right?
I don't need the button. I just pull, and this
Get
whole
you
keep
a
blanking.
tutorial. Get you a tutorial.
See, it don't do this. Whatever. So he got two girls or whatever,
Hmm.
They are aware of each other, but they don't know each other. And all of a sudden, he said that he needed two people to love him so he can feel complete. So I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. When I was in love with two people,
When I when
when I was, um, to be honest with you, I was still in love with one person, but I fell for another one. And
it
so what,
happens,
and so what happened was is that it wasn't that I was trying to,
it just
it
happens.
just happened that way. And so when it happens that way, you don't want to let either one of the other person go. You don't want to let the person go. You feel yourself in a tug of war, and that's some stressful shit.
It is.
Because the thing is, and this is why I told them, when you decide to do something like that, when you decide to love people willingly like that, you know, number one, you are in control of your connections. However, you do that, but at the same time, if you fall in love with two people and one of them break your heart, don't you know that that side of you is gonna grieve, and the one that you with is gonna know. That's why they be having these little TikTok little videos out there. And they one of them be talking about be crying and shit. Talking about my husband want to know what's wrong with me when he don't know that my boyfriend just broke up with me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just sitting up here like
I mean, you got people that are sitting there
crazy.
telling their significant other that, oh my God, my friend passed away. They're grieving this alleged friend, but the friend was the lover. But you said, oh, that's just my friend. But it's really, somebody like that you were into. Yeah, y'all was in a relationship. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? And it's like, I mean, it happens. I mean, it happens. You can be in love with two people at the same time. I've experienced it. I have. And it's very uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable when you have to keep it. You have to hide it because it is uncomfortable. I experienced it before. I have.
Especially, and that's the hard part is the hiding it.
Yeah.
Because one person know you one way, the
Hmm.
other person know you their way, and even though you're the same person, they know you two different ways.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. And it's hard to stop seeing one when one person meets this part of your personality and another person meets another part of your personality. Um,
Right? Yeah.
because again, at the end of the day, the max you'll get from anybody is 80%, the 80/20 rule. You know, but
Hmm.
but I mean, some people just got, just schizophrenic and they just, you might have 12 personalities and one person can handle the six, somebody can handle the other six. I mean,
That's true. That's true. JL said, "I say introduce them and go from there." Hint, hint.
no. That's a hell no.
I think that defeats the purpose of what he said he
Definitely.
wanted to do, because I don't think that he's dishonest. Because if they know that he's dating somebody else or whatever, and they okay with still dating him, that's a choice. That's a choice that
It
they
is.
made.
It is. It is. But I've seen polygamy, polygamous type relationships, and everybody act like that they're cool, but they're hiding the fact that they everybody's gonna feel a certain type of way of not being the only one. Like there's gonna be some insecurity, there's gonna be some competition, there's gonna be something. Like everybody's gonna be like fiending and like fighting for one person's attention.
Hmm.
And it looks good on the outside, but no, it's just not easy.
It look good on the outside and feel good on the inside.
Oh, you so nasty. What about the middle part? Because
What about the middle parts?
because I mean, inside, outside, that's cool, but all that stuff in between, like
Mm.
I mean, after we have the orgasms and we have the date nights, there's those in between moments where it's like one person you can call and talk about business, or you could talk about financial decisions and things of that sort. The other person you can just have fun with, and
Yeah.
get away from all of that stuff, and just because sometimes the business person don't know how to have fun,
Hmm.
or maybe the person that has all the fun cannot give you sound, can't make sound decisions. So while you with the fun person, you got to be the one making all the decisions. You got to make sure you got to be the designated driver, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Whereas the person that makes all the business decisions, they may be the one that's in charge of the business and be the designated driver, but you ain't having fun. So I mean that's just that was my experience. I had the fun guy where I can go and hang out, we could turn up, have a bomb ass time, and then there was the stable guy where you know there was stability, and there was business decisions being made, and there was it was stable. Whereas the
Yeah.
other guy, it was just, let's just have a good time, let's go, you know let's go be children. Let's go. So that's where a lot of this stems from.
To me,
That's my experience.
I was just trying to get back in my ex.
Oh,
I ain't gonna even lie
as you
about it.
do.
I was just trying to get back in my ex, and the thing, I mean, I did get back in my ex, but the issue was is that I didn't think that I was gonna fall.
Yo, you gonna fall. Oh yeah,
I didn't think I was gonna fall, and then when I did fall, I fell hard as hell.
yeah, because there
Yeah.
was a purpose behind it. There's no purpose behind you dealing with someone, you're not going to catch feelings. But when there's a purpose behind it, you're going to catch feelings because that person is fulfilling a need. And
Hmm. Yeah.
unless that need is no longer needed,
That's-
you're going to fall
Okay.
for that person. What is
So,
that?
D said some feel that it's better to have a piece of one than none.
Okay, who was that? Betty, right now.
Hey sis, what's up?
Hey, hey.
So now that we're done talking about this two-piece, three-piece thing,
A two-piece and a biscuit.
because you know what? Because I have a Blanche Deveraux story tonight.
Oh, yay.
I have a story tonight. I got a story. I got a story.
It's story time. Yay.
Not now, sis. Not now. We gotta talk about this other shit real
Oh,
quick.
okay, okay, okay. It's
But
story
but
time.
I got to story. Y'all hanging up with us. I got a story because this recently happened. So y'all need to catch this shit. Like,
Oh,
anyway,
I'm ready. I got my cocktail. Let's go.
so traditional relationships or tradition in relationships. Let's do it like that because some people feel like they don't have traditional relationships. Some people, equate traditional relationships with the roles that you play.
Yeah.
In relationships, men, mostly take out the trash, wash your car,
Mm-hmm.
those particular roles, but then also more traditional roles as I guess maybe the man being the head of everything,
Hmm.
and the woman taking more of a submissive or receptive role
Yeah.
in a relationship. Then there are some who feel like if they allow their person to do too much, like if they allow their well, I should say some men, if they allow their women to do too much or whatever, then it's like she's being more masculine and being more intimidating, that kind of deal. Like,
Yeah.
hence, women who are successful in their careers
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes how hard it is for them to date, because a lot of men could be intimidated by the fact that a successful woman is a little bit too much because she really doesn't need anything from him,
Yeah.
and so a lot of people have traditions in their relationships or whatever, and they feel like that's maybe the safest way to go.
Yeah.
So what do you think about that, tradition in relationships, traditional relationships, whatever you want to call it. But let's talk about that for a second.
Uh, that's the thing. Once you really, really, to me, I get it. Like, I just feel like a lot of us were taught traditional relationships because of a lot of it has to do with religion.
Mm,
Um, and the
okay.
roles as, male versus female and things of that sort. A lot of it has to do with just like, religion and societal traditions.
Keep going, sis. I'm getting my other vape. Keep going. Keep going.
Okay, you good. The trad wife thing, traditional wife stay home, cook and clean, blah 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 blah. Man is the breadwinner, bring home the bacon and all that type of stuff. And so I've just learned that um you have to really live this life. You have to really figure out what you want, because I'm gonna tell you right now, I grew up in an environment. I grew up in the church, and according to the Bible, there's a certain way, you have to be. Women have to be this certain way, and women were raised, and then of course you're dealing with society where little girls they grew up on Disney, and they grew up with easy bake ovens and kitchens and baby dolls and all that stuff, and so it's just a little different when with women, with growing up from a little girl to a woman. You're ready to just be a wife. You're conditioned to, if you have to do this, you have to be modest, you have to be that Proverbs 31, and all that stuff. And there's hardly any scriptures or anything in the Bible about men being husbands and stuff. And so that traditional type thing, until you actually figure out what you want as an individual, it's kind of hard to do the traditional stuff, because when you go into the world and you realize you have to, take care of yourself, you gotta go to work, you gotta keep a roof over your head, you gotta
Hmm.
pay insurance, you gotta buy groceries, you gotta keep on utilities, you gotta pay this, pay that. And where do you have you and over time you're gonna want a helpmate. But
Yeah.
women we're taught to be the helpmate, but we're like, we are our own helpmate. You know,
Mhm.
if you are your own provider. And so society and the way things are set up, it's in this day and age, it's about finding what works for you. So like you said, you have those roles, but as lives, you kind of fall out of that, because yeah, I'm making my money and all that stuff, but my man may not make the money that I make. So I'm supposed to I'm supposed to just like, what if I want a man that makes more than me? But what if I don't want to wait for that? But this man right here is good to me, and he don't make the money. But I mean, and those are the decisions that people are in a place of. Well, I'm going to present a traditional relationship, but my relationship is not traditional.
Now, some would now devil's advocate. Here we go. Now, some would argue that, just taking your example, that that's just one kind of woman, because you know as well as I do that there are women out there who say, "No, my husband's supposed to go to work. My husband is supposed to do this. My man is supposed to do that. I'm just supposed to stay at the house and take care of the kids. So I'm just supposed to stay at the house and do what I'm supposed to do. He goes to work and he brings home the bacon to me. I go shopping, I get my hair done, I get my nails done, I do all this that I want to do. And all of a sudden, if he can't provide for me, then I don't need to be there."
That's how it goes, unfortunately, for the men's side. And I empathize with men about that. But at the end of the day, relationships and marriage cost money. You got to count the cost. Jesus said that when you build a building, you got to count the cost. Like, having a family costs money.
Yeah.
Having a relationship you costs money. It costs money for you to provide for yourself. So if you want to have a partner, both of y'all gonna cost some money individually. While all of a sudden it don't cost being in a relationship.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I told one of my friends, she might look at this, but I don't give a shit. You get mad at me later. That's fine. But she always say, I'm looking for, a man that knows that I don't care about money. I
Hmm.
think we all do. I think we
Yeah.
all do. Now, I'm not saying that a person has to be a gold digger, and I'm not saying that a person is not supposed to, like you said, count up the cost, but aren't we counting up the cost single anyway?
Yeah, because I don't want no man that ain't worried about no money unless he got so much of it that he don't worry
You ain't
about
got to worry about damn right.
But now I don't need you to be worrying about it like, oh well, my baby got it. No, we're not doing that. I don't want you to be so comfortable that I have to pull my purse out. Like call. I don't want to call Tyrone.
True,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
true.
but I understand where she's coming from. Because a lot of men, I respect a man who will tell me, I would like to date you, but I'm not in a financial position to date you right now, or I'm not in that position, or better yet, just not even entertain me because he know he can't afford to date me right now because he's not stable. I'd rather a man not date because he's not stable versus date because you're looking for stability. That's sorry as fuck to me.
And then I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I may catch some flack for it, but I really don't give a shit. But I think a lot of traditional relationships, since we talking about them, are really built on trauma bonds.
They are trauma bonds and codependency.
I really, really do.
It is.
You stay with a person, 30, 40, 50 years out of obligation and not love.
I mean, a lot of it has to do with the fact that I have invested 20 years in this person. I have invested my time. I've given you my best years. I've invested my money. I've given you children. I'd be damned if another bitch or another man come in here and cash in on what I've invested in. That's the real dynamic of it's like a casino. I've been feeding this damn machine. I done fed this damn machine. I'm not getting the fuck up. I done fed this machine all night. I'll be damned if I get up and this bitch come up here and put her quarter in and cash out. I'm gonna sit here until this motherfucker give me what I need.
Oh, oh,
And that's what a lot of it boils down to.
oh.
We've been together for 40 years. Yeah, you didn't invested all that. Nah, I'm not. Nah, I ain't leaving. Nah, ain't nobody finna get this. I didn't invest all my money, my credit. I done told family members kiss my ass. I was talking to my uncle and them. I don't go to Thanksgiving dinners no more because of your ass. We gonna sit through this shit. I
Sis,
done cussed my best friend out.
sis say even the DLs ain't got a chance.
They don't. They don't. We ain't bringing up for shit. We
Fuck this
ain't bringing up
motherfucker.
for
Hell no,
shit.
god damn it.
I got this prenup on your ass, which means if you leave, you don't get shit. Okay. Now Texas done passed the law with covenant marriages now. So
Oh yeah.
you stuck with each other for real. You get married now, y'all. No, even if you married now, and if you get married, y'all stuck. That's it.
Mm,
Unless both of y'all agree to divorce, you stuck.
that's right. Because
So
they tired of seeing y'all getting married for the wrong reasons. I know people right now that are being married 7, 8, 9 times. In Texas, shit, I think there's a limit. And after a while, you have to go to another state.
listen, if you get married more than 2 or 3 times, it's you. It's you. You the problem. You the problem. Marriage number 4. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you? Just sit down. After the fourth time, sit down. Shit, the third time, sit the fuck down.
I just think that people are so engulfed in being married.
But you know what? I've heard men say, "I love being married. I love relationships." They just love the idea of being married, of being catered to, having a woman. Because I'm just gonna say this. I could be wrong because I'm not a man, but I feel like when a man has a woman, she brings him value.
Exactly.
She brings
Exactly.
him value, and if not, don't let her be beautiful and successful. Oh my God! And then so I've heard men say that they love being married. They just love relationships. They just love the idea of being in a relationship because they saw that somewhere. But
And
I
I
think,
think that that's really important because especially, you know, when you run into people who have been married and they're happy, you can see true happiness.
yeah,
And I believe that true happiness lies within.
it
If
does.
you're happy with yourself, with your accomplishments and whatever you're doing, you can support the person that loves you and vice versa. And that's something to build on.
Yeah,
But
it
see,
is.
when you're in a relationship trying to compete for position in a relationship, then you got an issue
Yeah,
because now you mad at her because she make more money, or you mad at him because he wants you to do a certain thing at a certain time and he busting his ass.
yeah.
You
You
see, and
both
so
be
when
mad.
when
Yeah,
when people compete for position in their relationships, it makes marriage look daunting.
it does.
It does. I mean, because I believe that marriage is a beautiful thing. I believe that marriage is something that when you enter into it, that it needs to be something that with the utmost care, number one,
Yeah,
the utmost care, because don't be, listen. Now, I'm not saying because some of y'all gonna look at this and y'all gonna be like, cute crazy. But I look now. If you've been together 4 weeks and that's the one, and y'all get married and y'all stay together 25, 30 years, okay, wonderful for
yeah.
you.
I've seen that happen. I have an aunt and uncle. They dated for 3 weeks and got married. They got married when I was one. They still together.
And
They
it
dated
does
for three
happen.
weeks.
It does happen. It does
It does
happen.
happen. That's rare.
But if you know that your ass just got divorced yesterday
Hmm.
and you engaged by week 3, you need therapy.
Yeah.
Like so, it's like quick, like for real. But it's 43, sis. Let me get this story out the motherfucking way.
Okay. Story time.
So listen, this is my Blanche Deveraux story for the night. So
Okay.
I promised y'all a story on the last show of 2024 because this is the last After Dark show in 2024. And
Oh.
so just for y'all to know, we will be back in January, second Monday in January. Hopefully everything will be all right but with us by then, and nobody done chopped down a Christmas tree and it fell on somebody.
Mm.
I can't, you know what? I just hate the fact. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna tell my story. I hate the fact that they force you to overlook Thanksgiving and you go right into Christmas. Now I know Thanksgiving is a paganistic holiday. Christmas is too.
Christmas is so all of it is
All that shit is pagan.
it's all pagan.
And so the thing is that black people didn't create Thanksgiving. They gave us a day off.
They didn't give a shit. It's either
Yeah.
way it goes. I don't pay attention to it. Ain't nobody from the force me to put up nothing.
And you know what? That's what I'm talking about. But
I think it's cute. It's nice, but that's why it's so important to do what you want to do. If you want to put
yeah,
your horn of what is it the horn of plenty, whatever you call it. If you want to put up your whatever, then your pumpkins. Keep your pumpkins up and keep up your pumpkins and your leaves. It's fine.
keep your pumpkins up and keep them clean. Don't nobody like dirty pumpkins. Keep your what did she say? What was the old lady say? Was Miss Crabtree? Keep Miss Puss clean.
Keep Miss Puss clean. That's how
Keep
you keep
Miss
a healthy relationship, honey. Keep Miss
Miss
Puss
Puss
clean.
clean.
She said, then she used her hands. Keep Miss Puss clean. I
Keep
can't
Miss
believe
Puss
you
clean.
remember that.
Man, Miss
Ooh,
Crabtree
you
tickles the
remember
shit
her.
out of me. Rest her soul, because she
Yeah,
got to be dead by now, but rest her soul.
it was tough.
That baby said, what is the best advice you can give me to keep a happy
Keep a happy
relationship?
relationship, yes.
Keep Miss Puss
Keep
clean.
Miss Puss clean. She said, and serve your meal on a real plate and keep Miss Puss clean.
That's right. Because none about me have no paper plates at your house. Yeah.
We just had one plate for him, just one good plate.
Yeah. Get that man a plate. Okay, so here we go. So
I think we have solved the puzzle to traditional relationships.
so this actually kind of ties in to what we was talking about on tonight when we talking about traditional relationships.
Okay,
So
story time.
I was accosted.
Wait a minute, what?
Accosted.
You costed.
No, I was accosted.
You was accosted.
Yeah, I was accosted.
What does that mean?
I was approached.
Accosted. Oh,
Approached.
I learned something new today. Okay, you was
Somebody
accosted.
sought me out.
Oh, so you was pursued.
I was pursued it.
You was haunted.
Yeah, they was hunting me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I love to be haunted, honey. Yes. Okay, go
Don't
ahead.
it feel good to be hunted?
It does, especially when you just a little deer frolicking in the forest, eating your shrubbery. You just little Bambi. You just Bambi. I'm just being a little Bambi out here. Okay.
Minding my own business.
Minding my own Bambi deer business. Yes.
Just by my yeah.
Okay. Go. Yeah.
Sis, I'm fixing to spill tea. I'm gonna spill just a little bit of tea though. I ain't not you can get just a little bit.
Lisa
I
said, give
ain't-
us all the tea. Okay. Yes.
so few months ago,
Okay.
I was at a bar
Okay.
and I was approached by this young lady.
Mm-hmm.
She came up to me, she was, talking or whatever, talking to me, just talking.
Yeah.
No problem, she got my number. I wasn't gonna call her. She never called. I don't do that. Fellas, I don't do that. I'm sorry, I just don't do that. I play hard to get, so I don't do that. And especially if you come up to me, if you're gonna take that kind of role, I'm the type of person. I'm an Aquarius. I'm gonna follow along, see what's up,
Yeah, see, I
because
don't, I don't do that. I ain't that. I'm not that girl. But my hats off to women who are like, girl, you are. Hats off to you. I am not that girl. I'm old school. We'll
I
be one
like all that.
right.
I like all that because I show you who the man is. So I like all that. I'm cool with that.
Okay. Okay.
He had an ad on back page. Tell the truth. His back page.
Wait a minute. No, he ain't no back page no more. You messy.
Tell the truth. Anyway, so I was approached. She was talking to me. She's pretty thing, whatever. Taller than me too. I kind of like him tall. It's okay, no
Okay.
problem. So she didn't call for months. Didn't say nothing. Didn't call. No problem. Whatever.
What?
So then last week, you give me a phone call. Say, hey, what's going on? How you doing? I know it's been a while. It's been a minute.
Do you
Are you?
remember me?
Do you know who I am? I
Yeah.
don't. You sent me a pic. I was like, oh shit.
It was you.
Where you been? Type deal.
Yeah, like it took you a minute.
So she was like going through some things. I was going through some things or whatever, but I'm good now. And I wanted to reach out to you. I was like, okay, well, cool. Thanks for reaching out. Well, what's going down? Well, just want to let you know that the night that we saw you, that we thought that you were pretty handsome and pretty sexy.
Hmm.
I said, "Oh well, I appreciate that. Appreciate your compliment. I thought that you were, sexy too." Well, we thought that you looked handsome and sexy. So I said, "Who is we?"
That's why I'm like, what this we talking?
She said, "My husband and I." I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued because this shit ain't never happened to me. And I need to see what the fuck is they talking about. So I said, "Well, what you talking about?" She said, "Well, we
Shit,
wanted to."
baby.
I still don't know how I feel about this, but
Child, what? What you mean? Wait.
I felt like that Bambi bitch. I felt like the Bambi
Yes,
bitch.
yes. You
I
yeah, you
felt
was
like
you was
Bambi.
minding your business, frolicking in the forest, eating your
I
shrubbery.
mean, they just about to twist me over the fire. Just
Baby, you been rotisserie. You been good old deer sausage.
I said, okay, well, that's interesting. I said, what do you mean? Y'all found me handsome and sexy and attractive.
I'm
What
fucking
that supposed to
love.
mean? Well, we'd like to ask you out to dinner.
Oh wow.
I had to go. I'll take a meal for free. God damn it, fuck the bullshit. I would take
Oh,
that meal
free
for free.
dinner.
You got
Well,
me
this is
fucked
a
up.
free dinner.
I
Is
had to
this
see what
a
the
what
fuck.
is this? An
I,
interview?
I had to. I had to because
Oh,
I don't know why, but I just.
oh my god. Okay. So
I'm gonna say this.
I'm trying to wrap my mind around this. Okay, so
Ah,
it's so much together. Give me okay. So I'm gonna take from here, put from here. Okay, so you said okay.
I
So
say,
what
I
did
say,
y'all do? Where did
I
y'all
say,
go?
I'm uncomfortable with this, but sure, why not? Let's see. Let's see what's up. So throughout the day, or well, it was time to go on the date or whatever.
Uh huh.
What? Wait a minute. He said, "Cause he like all that carrying on."
William.
I'm sorry.
Where my shade face? William been throwing shade all night. Willie, I'm gonna Willie been throwing shade all night. Shade. Willie been shady all night, honey. Willie is on one, honey. Okay.
What are your best friends for? Wait,
I
no,
love
no,
it though. I
no,
love
no.
it
Tell
though.
him.
I love it.
It ain't Shaggy. What are best friends for? So,
Okay. Oh my god. Hey, they know. When they know, they know. Look, I need to give me some. Hold on. I need me a pillow.
the pillar says,
Okay.
shit, I need one too. After I
Decent
tell you
look.
this bullshit. So, what happened was, okay, so you picked me up. Okay. You
They
picked me
picked you.
up.
Wait a
I mean,
minute.
no, no, I'm sorry,
Wait,
no.
wait,
I
wait,
You picked
wait.
me up. Yeah,
They
cause
picked you up.
you picked me up and because the husband was getting off late. She didn't want his dinner to be cold. So I didn't get a chance to eat because his dinner was gonna be cold. So okay, no problem, no problem. I'm
She already
stuffing
let you know what. Okay.
my stomach growling like a mother. I'm hungry, but no problem, no problem. You pick me up in your nice car. So we get to the place or whatever. Very nice home.
Okay.
Laid. Nice.
Wait a minute.
Laid.
Okay, so they picked you up to you back to their place.
Mm-hmm. And you know, I had my knife on me, so I was good.
Okay, a weapon of mass destruction. You know.
Yeah. What you say, sis? You are the dinner.
Seriously,
Come on, Alicia.
you own it. You own it tonight. Yeah, he was definitely the main course, honey.
So we're talking, we laughing, smoking, but
Okay, so there was a chemistry there. What everybody. It was cool.
it was getting there. But there was an issue. Okay, so a part of the reason why she stopped, talking to me is because she had gone through about cancer. And so what happened was is that, you know, she couldn't really, I guess didn't have a lot of movement and things like that or whatever. So what happens is that every time we have discussion about something, like for example, I could say, yeah, I learned that lesson, blah 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 blah. She was like, yeah, but God brought me through that cancer and I just thank him for it. I was like, okay, yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
God is wonderful,
Okay, they say spiritual people.
absolutely. Trying to be spiritual and nasty at the
Absolutely.
same
That's a
time.
good sign. That's a good sign.
Spiritually nasty. That's what they're trying to be. Spiritually nasty. So spiritually nasty. How many of y'all out there are spiritually nasty?
It's called I can't deal. Listen, okay.
Yes, freaking faithful. Yes.
Bring it fire.
How y'all doing?
Listen, y'all. Yes.
So, so, so I was just, we was talking, and then I started to notice that every time I said something, you was like, "Yeah, but I got over this cancer, and God was so good to me." And I was like, "You know what? I'm glad that God's in my brain. I didn't say it out loud, y'all, in my head. I wasn't gonna be rude like that in these people's house, because I really kind of know, and that was something I have never done before, So, me going into an element like that, was way out scope for me.
Yeah.
But I was ready though, cause I tear that shit up. I ain't lying.
Oh.
So, 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 so I just it was getting on my nerve, that every time I say something, you start talking about your cancer. Now I ain't being mean or nothing. I'm just saying, God damn it, okay,
Yeah, I get it. You led with, this attraction, this chemistry.
yeah,
Now it's a testimonial service.
yeah. We gonna go
Oh,
to Can we go to church and we gonna have testimony service?
this Bible study, or we finna get nasty. Like, what we doing?
Like, what's the deal? I come over for a purpose. I'm trying to see what the deal is. So then she says, well no, husband was supposed to get off of work at 9. So he ended up getting off at 7:30. Well, I got there around 6:45 ish.
Okay, okay.
So she was like, while she getting together, everything for him to get home. She put out his slippers, she put out his robe, she pulled out turned the TV on CNN for him. She rolled 3 blunts. She was just
Okay.
getting everything ready for him. She was just doing it. And I was like,
Just doing
okay.
wifey. She on wifey duty.
I mean,
Okay.
she on wifey duty. I mean, but that bitch look like the road runner. I was like, oh, okay, type shit. But
Well, I
what
mean, I can see why she's doing that because I mean, she approached you. So of course she has to keep everything running as normal because
she
she's
pissed the fuck up. That's what that.
yeah. Yeah. You gotta keep the you can't slack on over here. And that's the hard part about having multiple people is because you have to juggle that and be on point. You can't fall short.
Hmm.
That's why I can't do it to this day. But go off.
Where three or four are gathered. Horism 3 and 14.
Willie, go to bed.
So so she says, well, before he get here, can I have a hug? So I said, sure, why not?
A hug is fine.
So she comes and hugs me. Then she starts feeling and touching.
Feeling what?
She grabbed my arms and she grabbed all on my waist and my ab area.
So she
She
was treating you like you
she
was
was just
making bread.
I'm like, okay, wait a minute. I feel like property at the moment. You know, so
Was she making bread? She was kneading you.
I was kind of liking it, but I was feeling like property for a moment. Yeah, that touchy, yeah, sis, that touchy hug. Yeah, that one.
That I don't like that.
What's up, jukebox? About what what up now?
What?
Just keep listening, bro. Just keep listening.
Curious. What's
So
up?
so she just kept on, she's grabbing me and stuff, and I was like, okay. And then she smelled me. She said, "Damn, you smell good." I said, "Thank you. I ain't
You
want to be
smell like you
funky,
got in the car.
And she was like, "You so funny." I said, "Yeah, I'm funny." Then she was like, "Pull it out, let me see it."
Oh wow. Yeah, she's very forward.
I said, "I can't do that." I said, "Cause if I pull out my weapon, I'm gonna shoot."
And I bet you said it with that straight face just like
I
that.
did. Like, don't, cause I ain't the one to play with like that.
Yeah,
So
you don't play. You
cause
do there. You on a mission.
cause I don't give a damn if he is on his way home.
Yeah, you be on a mission.
Cause you invited me over here. So, I don't wear out my invitations. I make them work.
He said, "I'm on a mission. Don't play with me. Don't
She say checking and frisk down,
seriously. It's for real.
pull it out, and she checking them to be sure it works. Baby, let me tell you
Okay,
something. She knew it worked. She knew it worked.
and she wanted you, honey.
So I was like, no, I don't think that'd be a good idea. I don't think it'd be a good idea. I said, because I don't play like that. And she was like, well, what you mean? She said, well, who said I was playing? I was like, no, you playing because he on his way to the crib. And I said, so we ain't doing all that. So he calls on his way home. It's like, okay, cool. And he gets to the house and the man walks in the door and he is looking at me like I am a piece of meat.
Oh
Like he's about to rip my motherfucking bones into,
no.
licking his lips and everything, lips just wet. I said, what
Oh,
the
and he ready
fuck
to
is going
hell.
on up in here?
He said, "Yeah, yeah." Like Alicia said, you were definitely the main course, man.
That's what's up, bro. Yeah, spray it up, bro. Boom, boom, ninja. Bro said it would have been a drive by that night. Like, but I text my boys the address, but I know that one coming,
Oh
but
my god, like
so he go in the back, he come out in tank top and shorts. And
tank top the shorts. So
I said, okay.
he come in and get all comfortable.
So we sitting around the table and we talking. He asking questions. He asking like, so, have you ever, considered, being in a situation like this before, whatever.
This is a whole interview.
And I was like, uh, I don't know what this is yet. I mean, y'all haven't really defined to me what the fuck y'all trying to do, because Your girl came up to me at the club. Do you understand me? And I'm confused right now because I thought she was trying to get at me, and then this bitch come telling me that
Months later, she brings a we.
and she done had cancer, and the Lord done brought her over
Yeah, several times.
several times. And the crazy part about it, and I forgot to say this. So, when he sat down at the table, it was like everything she said, she had something to say about the goddamn cancer. And she just kept saying, "Yeah, but the Lord brought me out my cancer." I'm like, if this bitch say this shit one more
One
goddamn
more
time.
goddamn time. Oh
And
my
he
god.
and he was just repeating everything she said, like, yeah, she had cancer, but she got through it.
It's like at this point, what do y'all want from me? Like,
Why am I here?
I'll be ready to go. Was you ready to go? Because I
Yeah, I was
was
ready
ready
to
to go.
go. Yeah, I was ready to go. I was ready to go. And it was just, I mean, it was like this. I was like, yeah. I was talking to them about, about stocks and bonds, for example. Like if you're going to be investing, start small, that kind of deal. Yeah, he said start small. That's what I mean, start small. I'm like, who the fuck is you to agree with me, motherfucker? I could be wrong as fuck.
It's what listen, it went from ooh, you so sexy to ooh, you are so annoying.
Now, ooh, you so sexy. I'm gonna eat you alive, and you're annoying,
And I'm ready to go.
and I'm ready to go. So then
Oh
there
my
was, so
god.
somebody was on the phone. Okay,
I was on the phone.
somebody was texting the husband while I was there. So it was like, yeah, she on her way. She on her way. And of course, I'm nosy. I said, well,
Shit.
who's joining us? Because I need to know or whatever. So they said, oh, our friend D, she's coming through. Okay.
Oh wow. Listen, so
This
this
bitch be
is
this bitch be some interesting shit. Okay, fine, no problem, no problem. We gonna see what the hell is going on. So
intimate.
I yes, his Lord bless it. For
Right.
real, yeah, fourth wheel. That's what I thought. I'm like
Fourth
fourth wheel.
wheel. Yes.
So it takes four wheels to drive a car. You know,
I mean, I
well,
thought I thought we was just doing a three-way. You could just do a little tricycle.
so bro said you got picked up like groceries. They want to sack your buns, bro. Look, it was after me. I ain't lying. But see, that's what I get for going. But that's
Yeah,
okay.
I was gonna say you. She sure did pull up though.
I damn sure did. I wanted that food. But
You want
anyway,
to see what
so
was going on.
I was hungry. So what happens is that the young lady gets there. She
Uh-huh.
gets there. Now this baby here, first of all, she's 27 years old.
Oh Lord.
And I don't play with children like that.
Oh no, it's a child.
Now I don't play with you. Now I know you. Now I know the show say 21 and up, and you persons that are 27 and up. This is no offense to you. That you 27, 28, 29. Do not, even though it's not going to stop. Please don't approach me because I'm not going to be interested. I mean, all of this right here is experience, baby, and
That's
y'all ain't got enough of it.
that's weird. It's
You,
very
you ain't got enough of that, and then too. I ain't trying to screw nobody the same age as my nieces and nephews.
no. It's like ew. I remember. I never forget. I was approached by this 21-year-old, and I was like, "What? Do you not see me? I'm
I
not letting you
mean,
flatter me, but come on now."
we look good. We know that shit, and we
I
know it's
mean,
good.
I do not like I'm in my 20s.
But,
Don't do no. I know I don't like I'm in my 20s. I don't. Okay, go ahead.
and so then the conversation takes a turn because while all four of us were sitting at this table, the husband starts talking to the young lady that just got there more so,
Hmm.
and the young lady that accosted me was like looking at me, talking to me,
Okay.
and so we was having separate conversations. and he was just looking at her like he was just going to devour her. So they stand up. Now I'm sitting down. I'm just kind of looking. They
Yeah.
stand up and they give each other like this big hug, and I'm like, so y'all done did this before.
Yeah. Sounds like
Okay. Y'all done did
sounds
this
like
before. Maybe that's the ex that you was telling me about. Because this wasn't their first time doing this, but what they were trying to do was try a different dynamic with a guy versus a lady.
oh, but why?
So
I don't know.
I think they had kind of done that before.
Teach me.
So I was like, okay, no problem. It's time for me to go still. I'm still trying to wait. I'm
Yeah,
ready to go.
your observation at this point. Yeah,
S- So then this right here just really took the cake for me. I was ready to go. I was ready to go anyway, but I was ready, really ready to go.
yeah.
So the young lady, she says, now she comes over there. Now to describe her, she's tall, young lady, tall, maybe like 5'10",
Hmm.
yellow. I mean, them eyebrows was arched to death. Do you understand me? Her eyebrows was arched to death. I mean, her eyebrows, I promise to God, if they was any more straight, they look just like this. I ain't lying. Her eyebrows arched to death. They
Oh,
was arched to death. And she didn't have on no bra. And under her sweats, she didn't have on no panties.
how you know?
Because when she sat down, you saw number crack crack.
Oh,
Number crack crack.
she came in commando.
So you come commando because and then when she got there, she's like, oh, y'all have company. You didn't even know I was
You didn't
here.
even tell. So neither one of you all knew that y'all were there.
Right.
They were talking, but she act like she was coming as if she was supposed to come over there,
Exactly.
and you had to ask, "Is somebody coming over?" That's wild.
So I just want to tell y'all this. Take it from me. Don't be doing this crazy shit like me. Don't listen to be careful who come up to you at the club
Yeah.
and say something to you because before you know it, you been a whole ass quadruple and
Just
don't even know it.
just
You
say
just
thank you and move on. Thank you so
you
much.
you just be about to be devoured and don't know what you gonna get into. And then gonna have the audacity to text me and say, did you have a good time?
What did you say?
Nothing.
You didn't respond?
Mute.
Then are you gonna ghost them?
Yes.
Yeah. Listen,
I,
are you gonna block them too?
yep. Already blocked. Already blocked. Already blocked. Already blocked. Already blocked.
Oh my gosh.
Girl, you find he trying to graduate, gone school.
What Julia say?
he said, girl, you find he trying to graduate, gone in school. Sis
Lord.
said, glad I smoked. Okay. She came there. Yes, she came there ready. See what you say? So when you going back, I heard she cooking oxtails and going over there. I'm sure not.
Oh,
I'm sure not.
that right there is just that. You know what? What made it weird for me was when, okay, she approached you and you didn't hear from her for a very long time, and then she reaches out to you and then tells you that she's in a whole relationship, not even a marriage,
A whole ass marriage.
an entire marriage. But my thing is, she said she was going through some things. But what were you going through? Convincing your husband that to do this? That's what I think it is. I think she spent all that time to get to reach the proper time to tell her husband what she wanted to do. Now, case in point, the other girl that got through, they already had a situation going on. But what was the point of inviting you there when they knew they had somebody else coming and didn't tell either one of y'all that y'all were going to be there?
It's just people are in, and I'm not gonna say this disrespectfully, but people are in some very, very non-traditional things. And what works for them. But
Yeah.
I think that the lesson that I learned is that, a lot of times people really do, because even in having a conversation with both of them before the young lady came, I found out some interesting things between them, even though they had a chemistry, but you could tell something was missing. And so a lot of people, what they do is they try to get into these places and these facets where they think that they can find what they're missing in another person. And I always say, you said the 80-20 rule earlier. That is absolutely true. But
Yeah.
see, what you can't do is try to involve somebody in something without not number one, not their consent. Because just because I may look a certain way, that don't mean I'm gonna behave a certain way.
Yeah.
But you have to be able to be careful that if you're going to practice this kind of lifestyle, that you be open enough to the fact with the person that you're trying to get it from. And so you just, a lot of people allow different, twists and turns and triangles and whips and quadruplets and shit. They in a lot of it. And so
Roles.
they may be swinging, you just never know, what's going on, and so I just want to say, just don't do crazy shit like me, I was interested, I wanted to see what they had to say,
You was
and
just doing something. You just want to see how. You just want to see what was gonna happen.
it was my own research, and I know that that's crazy, but it was my own research. I've always been the type of person that I always like to see what something was like so I can experience it. So when I talk about it,
Shut up, Q.
not everything though.
No, but seriously, I do understand where you're coming from because with wisdom, what experience brings on wisdom, and so I do see from. I definitely get that.
Shit. I don't need that guy. I don't need that kind of experience. My ass is just retarded. I just did that
What's that
crazy
song?
shit.
Experience is a good teacher.
It takes someone like me to know.
Come on.
And all the little games people
The
pretend to
other
play.
game.
Some call it love. Shit.
Listen.
Really hadn't had a chance to grow.
Yes. Come
I'm
on,
gonna put
really.
that song in there. On the I have to put that song on.
That's a good song, though.
Oh
But
Lord. Mm-mm. If
but
y'all don't
I
know,
mean,
we talking
I
about
will say this. I will
the
say this. End of the day, I feel like what the most important thing that I got out of your blend. What did he say?
Jude said, yeah, they tried to force a situation and thought that you had, in a compromised situation, but they ended up entertaining you. Man, bro, it was so entertaining.
Oh yeah, I was entertained just listening to this. Like what?
I was so entertained. It was ridiculous. I mean, because the thing that got me though is how that man was looking at me like he was gonna just rip me apart. Like that right there scared the
That's
shit out of me.
that would have scared me too.
I was like, you get your ass back somewhere else.
No, not with the fire. The fire. I will
Or set
burn
this
your
shit up in
shit.
his bone,
He
goddamn
said,
it.
I'll blow all this shit up. Play with me. I'll blow this shit up. No, but I agree. Like at the end of the day, that's why it's important to just know what you want and take the time to figure out what it is you want because you'll just do all kind of shit.
Hmm.
And it's very good to just figure out what you want and which results back to the whole traditional thing. It's just as much as we want that traditional things is not all. It's not for everybody.
That's true. That's true,
It's
and
just
and
not.
you know, and people shouldn't try to make everybody be the same. You
No.
know, just be yourself and be who you are. And listen, if you are a type of person that's into that, it's okay. You
Yeah, it's
know, it
okay.
really is. It's okay. You know, but just don't expect everybody to understand your life. You know, or to really even accept it. You know, a lot of people, doing stuff like that. My mama said that she's gonna kill me, but when you do stuff like that, it's extremely taboo for a lot of people,
It is.
and so, let's just respect everybody's the way that they want to get their rocks off and
Yeah, that's
however
their
they get their rocks
business.
off and if
They
they
can
got
walk.
rocks to get off.
That's right. I mean, and that's why, at the end of the day, you got to do what's best for you. And you can't go off of the traditional stuff because it's all the people who are not in relationships trying to tell you how you should be in one.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But sis, listen, it's been an hour 20. It took me longer than I needed to tell this goddamn story.
It was juicy though.
It's enough. I can't see which piece you splice because you be splicing the shit out of these stories, and I be like, she good because I don't even know which parts to pick.
Baby, that's out of, oof, that was a lot. That was a lot. Next time somebody approach you, are you, is it just you or is somebody else?
If not, it's then a set a whole set of questions.
Right. It's a whole new, what do you call it? It's a whole new questionnaire. We got to add more questions to the questionnaire.
Damn. Now listen, everybody. Since I just want to say thank you so much for a wonderful year of MTG After Dark. I
Of
sure
course.
appreciate you. Love you very, very much.
Of
Everybody,
course. Love you
we
too.
we'll officially After Dark is going to be on Christmas, for Thanksgiving and Christmas break. So we'll see you guys in January, the
January.
second Monday in January. We'll be out. I plan on doing something real cool. For then I'm kind of planning. We'll see. I'm gonna try to see if we can do After Dark in person. Is what I'm gonna really, really
Oh,
try
that
to
would be so
aim to
fun.
do. But we would probably have to plan that because since we're doing this on Monday nights, it's easily virtual. But getting in person together, that's a whole different kind of beast.
It
But
is.
we're gonna work it on out, so we can have some fun with it.
Yeah.
Um, Make sure that you guys tune in this coming Saturday for myself, Mo Swag, and Hendrix. I gave them off last weekend because I pissed them off. So
You always pissing them off.
I'll be pissed them off.
Yes, you do. They must love you very much. They always come back.
We've had this our third argument in 8 years. So that's we doing good.
Y'all doing real good.
We doing good. We doing good because I'm the nice one out of the bunch. I'm the nice one. I really am the nice one.
No, you
Don't tell me, don't try to tell me what to do. Don't do that shit. That shit bothers me. Don't do that.
you're not finna sit up here and tell me this lie. No.
And
No.
Mo got it bad.
It be all of y'all. All of y'all. It be all of y'all.
And Mo got it bad too. But yeah, we need to be trying to tell each other what to do. But I love Mo and I love Reggie. Arbor, we love you, girl. It's been a
Love
minute.
y'all, bro.
And all that good shit. We'll see you on the other side too. Well, I mean, next year we will see you in a little bit. So yeah. So sis, we appreciate you. Hold on, I'm getting this shit together because I'm on my phone and I fucked up when I'm on my phone.
Yeah.
It is just the truth. I was about to play the wrong video a while ago.
Well,
Okay.
thank everybody for tuning in tonight.
Absolutely. We appreciate you. Y'all get y'all some sleep. We've been on the Cowboys lost. Let me see. The score was 34 to
Oh,
10.
and you're just gonna tell them.
I knew the Cowboys was gonna lose. Cowboys. I'm just gonna say, they ain't. Y'all already know. I ain't gonna do them like that. We don't. They don't got punched enough by Houston Texans. Wow.
They're just not giving what they're supposed to give. Ugh.
And Dak and Zeke just got all the money.
All of it. You hear
Got
me?
all the money. Can't nobody even get no raise no more because Dak and Zeke got all the money.
Baby Jerry don't care. He made that Mike Tyson money and from that stadium. He don't care about
He
no
sure
Cowboys.
did. Oh yeah, he made that good old money. He
Made
sure
that good
did.
old Netflix money.
Shoot. Go on, Jerry Jones. Go on, Jerry. Shit. Jerry said, "This my stadium. They ain't winning no damn way."
This is for continuity. The other money is just renting this Joker out. This is
Exactly.
continuity.
Yeah, cause I got to give somebody a contract in a minute that's gonna take this team somewhere when I die.
Okay, because I'm not giving it up.
Cause I'm telling you, when they put his pasty ass on that TV around all them black people,
Let me paste
he looked like that paste that they put on the walls. You know that you put on the
it.
walls, patch up holes. What they call it?
Log off, Q.
Oh, okay. Plaster. Plaster.
Log off now.
Y'all have a good night. We see y'all in a minute. Peace out.
Truth is, I'm scared cause when I see you coming, all I wanna do is tell you that I love you. I know you're better off without me cause your tears stain I make it dark out when you're around me. Like a needle lost in the sand, the ink dried in my hand. It's unthinkable. Like a bird that never learned to fly, I shouldn't ask you to try. It's unthinkable, but